Lately, I've noticed a power scaler named Riz Scala's dropping some seriously wrong takes on Itachi and Goku. Luckily, I'm a Naruto and Dragon Ball scaler, and today, I'm dismantling his arguments to the point where he cannot refute these debunks. Let's get into it.
जिरासन ने यहाँ पर नारुतो को बोला था कि अगर तुम कभी भी गेंजुत्सु के अंदर फंस जाओ तो तुम्हें अपने चाक्रा फ्लो को डिसरप्ट करने की जरूरत है। अगर तुमने अपने चाक्रा फ्लो को डिसरप्ट कर दिया तो तुम गेंजुत्सु को कैंसिल आउट कर पाओगे। एज वी नो ये इसीलिए क्योंकि नारुतो के अंदर चाक्रा है, लेकिन जिन्हों जैसे कैरेक्टर जिनके अंदर चाक्रा है ही नहीं है उनको ये करने की जरूरत ही नहीं, क्योंकि उनके अंदर तो ऑलरेडी चाक्रा है ही नहीं है।
This dumb argument has to stop. You are causing a hermeneutic error because it was never stated anywhere that genjutsu works by controlling the chakra flow. Jiraiya is not saying genjutsu works by controlling the chakra flow. He's saying genjutsu affects the senses that control the chakra. Here's more proof that genjutsu targets the 5 senses, not the chakra. Now let me explain how chakra works, so it is easy for this fodder-ass guy to understand. It has been explained since part 1 that chakra is something ninjas create consciously when they need to. Not at all times. It is created by combining mental energy and physical energy during the need to perform a jutsu, and then it is sent to the required part of the body. Rock Lee explains it very clearly that there's a network of energy lines in the body which is called the Kara Kuke. It is a system that carries chakra throughout the body, and it is intertwined with the organs that manipulate chakra. A more practical display of this comes from the Byakugan vision. As you can see, Neji's veins pop out whenever he uses his Byakugan, because his body sends chakra to his eyes, using the Kirakuke system. This is how Kitamaru's chakra network looks preparing to use a jutsu. Notice how the chakra only flows to his mouth, and not in any other part of the body. Normal civilians cannot use chakra, because they do not have the training to do so. Furthermore, they have any reason to create chakra, because they are normal humans who do not know how to use jutsus. This is a normal girl that was mind-controlled by Itachi, with a Sharingan Genjutsu. This is Kabuto using a Genjutsu called Temple of Nirvana. And as you can see, he also put normal people under Genjutsu. I wonder why that is. And yet you people insist that Genjutsu can only work on chakra, even though we have seen Kabuto and Itachi Genjutsu fodder villagers. So tell me, why would the villagers and some random woman, who for all we know were not even trained to create chakra in the first place, be creating chakra and having it flow through their heads for no apparent reason whatsoever, just so Itachi and Kabuto can use it to Genjutsu them? The answer is that they weren't. And Genjutsu does not need chakra to work. This is also consistent because when Hashirama and Tobirama were discussing about the future of the village, Madara was spying on them, but Tobirama did not notice because he was not needing his chakra. And wait, I'm not done, Riz. In the Itachi's light novel, Shisui Uchiha explains that Mangekyo Sharingan users pours their own chakra into the target's mind. And I'm still not done because we know for a fact that Kaguya casted the infinite Tsukiyomi in the past. And we know that it was Hagoromo and Hamura who shared chakra to everyone, which happened after Kaguya was sealed. Means the ones who were caught under it didn't have any chakra whatsoever. This just proves that Mangekyo Sharingan Genjutsu doesn't need the opponent to have chakra.
तो देखो, जो किड गो जो है उसने लिटरली में अपनी बस प्रेजेंस से पूरे के पूरे वर्ल्ड को इफेक्ट किया था, जो कि एक प्लेनेटरी लेवल फीट है। एंड इसके बाद टीन गो जो आता है और उससे भी ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हमारा टोजी है।
The first debunk is that Gojo affecting the world does not scale to his physical power. He is merely altering the global balance by causing curses to grow stronger. To use an analogy, David Goggins has motivated millions of people to go to the gym and improve themselves. By your reasoning, Goggins should scale to planet level because he influenced the entire world. The scan you provided actually supports this. It explicitly states that Gojo's presence pushed curses to become stronger, much like how an elite athlete forces other runners to push their own limits. The second debunk is that even if I grant that Gojo literally shook the world like an earthquake, it still wouldn't scale him to planet level. To qualify for that tier, a character must possess the power to destroy or create a planet-sized construct. Simply affecting the world does not meet this requirement. Hypothetically, even if Gojo caused a global magnitude 12 earthquake, that would require roughly AM energy of 15 teratons of TNT. According to standard scaling tiers, this would only place Kid Gojo at country level, not planetary. To actually reach the planetary tier, Gojo would need to be over 3.5 million times stronger than that global earthquake. The third debunk centers on the specific terminology used in the original Japanese text. The kanji used here is sekai, an ambiguous term that can mean society or the world. Given the context that Gojo is shifting the balance by making curses stronger, It is far more plausible that the scan refers to Jujutsu Society rather than the literal planet. Not to mention the kanji for the literal planet is Chikyu.
और जो टोजी के साथ उसका कर्स रहता था वो लिटरली में खुद उसके मुंह के अंदर एक फोर्थ डायमेंशनल स्पेस था, लाइक खुद का एक यूनिवर्स था, ऐसा कह सकते हो। यूनिवर्स भी बेसिकली फोर्थ डायमेंशनल ही होता है, मतलब ऐसा समझो जो टोजी का कर्स था वही यूनिवर्सल लेवल था, एंड ऑब्वियसली टोजी उससे ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तो ये टोजी को हाई यूनिवर्सल लेवल बनाता है।
This is Donald Trump, and I'll do the debunking part now. See, just because it has been labeled as a 4D space doesn't mean it necessarily have to be a higher dimension. 4D space is not a literal space with 4 spatial axes, because it could just be the case that the space inside works by folding 3D space to make large objects smaller. And in fiction, it's common for a phenomenon like this to be called the fourth dimension, or it could just be the case that the space inside could be the result of the TARDIS effect, where the outside looks small but the inside is larger, which makes the statement a hyperbolic way of saying the space inside the curse can make objects smaller. Even it could be the case that the curse's mouth could work as a portal to a 4D pocket dimension while not literally having a 4D space inside. And your argument is presupposing that Toji automatically scales to the curse. While I don't believe even the curse scales to it, nor do I believe it's literally a higher dimension. And before I go, I want to say I miss my buddy Jeffrey Epstein. And I forgot to mention this, but if you translate your own scan, it says Gay took this idea from Pocket in a comedy manga, which is literally referencing to Doraemon's Pocket. Doraemon's Pocket isn't also a higher spatial dimension. I don't think I need to explain that. All these yapping I just did just point towards it just having a bigger space on the inside, which is called a 4D space. Saying it's a higher dimension would be a nominal fallacy.
की बात की जाए तो हम सब लोगों को ही पता है कि टोजी एंड माकी इक्वली स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड फास्ट हैं, एंड मांगा के अंदर कहा गया था कि जो माकी है वो मैक 3 या मैच 3 जो भी बोलते हैं उतनी फास्ट है, लेकिन ये चीज़ बिल्कुल ही गलत है, क्योंकि इसके बाद गेगे ने खुद ही बोल दिया था कि ये मैंने कूल बनने के लिए ऐसे ही लिख दिया था। असल में जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं वो स्टिल इन्फिनाइट स्पीड के ही हैं। लाइक यहाँ पर उसने डायरेक्टली तो ये चीज़ नहीं बोली थी, लेकिन इनडायरेक्टली ज़रूर बोल दी थी।
Your speed scale can just be dismissed by death of the author fallacy. Toji got slimmed by a hollow purple from Gojo. Purple is stated to create imaginary mass, and a tachyon is a subatomic particle with imaginary mass, and it always travels faster than light speed. Since a tachyon and purple are similar, this scales hollow purple to faster than light, but even this can be debunked for multiple reasons, and I don't believe in FTL hollow purple. Since Toji got slimed by a faster-than-light attack, that means either Toji being infinite speed by Gege's statement is a death of the author fallacy, or you just interpreted his words incorrectly. Pick your poison and stay mad skibbity.
इताची और सास्के की फाइट इस जगह पर हो रही थी, और सेम एरिया को तुम देखो जब सास्के ने किरिन यूज की, लिटरली में सास्के ने पूरी की पूरी वो जगह ही उड़ा दी थी, लेकिन ये जगह तो डिस्ट्रॉय होगी, लेकिन इताची ने इसको भी सरवाइव कर लिया था। ये जगह तो बेशक डिस्ट्रॉय होगी, लेकिन इताची ने इसको सह लिया था। किरिन को झेलने के बाद बंदा उठ के अपने सुसानो को भी समन करता है। ये एटलीस्ट टाउन लेवल फीट तो इजीली है, और ये तो अलाइव इताची है। इसके बाद इताची और भी ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो जाता है जब वो अपने ईडो वाले वर्जन के अंदर आता है, तो हम कह सकते हैं कि इताची एटलीस्ट सिटी लेवल का कैरेक्टर है।
This nigga scales Toji to high universal, but Itachi to city level. Get a load of this guy. Allow me to scale Itachi the goat properly. First, let's chain scale him through Obito. Obito awaked the Kamui ability at the age of 13. In this scan, you can see Obito created the Kamui dimension with his Sharingan using his own chakra, which is a separate space-time continuum. This scales 13-year-old minor Obito to 4D. I love minors. Anyways, Itachi scales above 13-year-old Obito, which makes Itachi 4D. The second scale is Itachi's Genjutsu. You might think it's only an illusion, but it's wrong. Itachi's Genjutsu is specifically stated to create a separate realm with its own space-time, and the mind of the person caught in the Genjutsu is transferred to this realm, which again scales to 4D because Itachi is using chakra to create this space-time. And we know that a character needs to scale to the chakra they have, otherwise they go kaboom. So don't even say it's a hacks or you become my black slave. Itachi also have better abilities than Toji, such as his genjutsu, where he controls the space, time, gravity, and all of matter in that realm. Then he have Amaterasu, which is a black flame that burns for 7 days continuously till the opponent is reduced to complete ashes. There's no way to put off this fire. It just keeps burning until Toji gets slimed. Then you have the Tosuka blade and the Yata mirror. The Tosuka blade is a spiritual blade that has no physical form. It is literally capable of trapping and sealing away people. The Yata mirror is also spiritual that can repel any and all attacks, and it's literally stated stealthy assaults lose all meaning against it. And we already know Toji is a stealthy assassin, so it's pretty much clear who wins this fight.